Oh my goodness.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice,
I
Beetlejuice.
don't know what is up with you. With your hair. Your hair is wow. You must have had a hat on.
I did
Did you just take
earlier.
a hat off?
Yeah, a few minutes ago.
I wasn't even paying no attention.
Oh, well.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh,
Okay.
well.
Hello, y'all.
Hello, everybody. Trying to
Let's
fix
see.
my hair.
Brenda Duncan was in here first. Hey, Brenda.
Beetlejuice,
And
Beetlejuice,
Linda
Beetlejuice.
Chandler. And then Dawn at All the Things Acres.
My
And
goodness.
she's a member. Thank you, Dawn. There's Hicks Rock Farm and Gina HT and David's Mill Train Homestead.
Wow, I'm looking at that.
Urban
Wow,
Bucket.
thing.
Susan at Urban Bucket is member. Thank you, Susan.
Hello.
Mama Z's Texas Kitchen. She is coming on live in the morning at 9:30. I
got the
believe
Sasquatch shirt on again.
I believe she will
Sasquatching
be
it
at
tonight.
her new home. I believe it said something about what's new with Mama Z or something, and I think she's at her new home and gonna talk about that. My new Tennessee home. Hello, Julie at Heaven's Essentials is a member. Thank you. There's Shelly, Pine Tree Hill. I sure hope Teresa treats Lee better tonight.
She makes it hard for me to love her.
He said that earlier when I said, honey, you make it hard for me to love you too.
Oh, man.
It's mutual.
I don't know. I may end up having to put a hat on because this is.
Just leave it. It's all right. Just leave it. I got to put glasses on now. Okay. Let me get back up here. Prepped for Eternity Homestead. I like that. That's a neat name. Prepped for Eternity Homestead. Mary Beth Smith, Nancy at Our Treasured Home. Hello. I had to see how my Louisiana neighbors were doing before coming here. Yes, we are on the farm. Yeah. Mama Z is on the farm, and she's going to show that in the morning, or talk about that.
At
I'm not sure what she's
over
showing.
Her,
Life with Linda. Hello. Okay.
Problem that she had.
Lee the hair.
With the Rona. So
yep, Lee with the hair.
It's a good thing. It's a very good thing.
Skinner Farms. Hey, Josh.
And back on. So.
All right. Let's see. I'm trying to get through all the hellos. Homestead Humor. Hey, Johnny. Christy Betts. Hello. There's Emma. Emma at Sunny's Place. I was going to say something about her. We're going to ask everybody to say a prayer for all the ones with COVID. And Emma at Sunny's Place is one of those, along with Keith Winslet and my three of my grandchildren. They're not real sick, though. They just tested positive, and couldn't go to school, but they weren't really
they're
sick. I mean, they're not showing a lot of symptoms. Let me say that, and they may. It don't mean they
pretty
won't.
Much asymptomatic.
But it's pretty much that they tested positive. Not really all that sick. One of them had croup, had a croupy cough, and my daughter thought she had the croup, but she tested positive.
That testing just to go to school if they
also
been,
sorry
if they haven't been.
Yeah, they are testing
vaccinated
to
or
stay.
Whatever.
At school, they're calling it test to stay.
Yeah.
So you have to test for COVID to stay at school. Otherwise, you go home if you. Anyway, Bandana Grandma has it right now. Susie at Bandana Grandma. And Sabrina, searching Sabrina, her whole family is sick right now. So y'all pray for all of those, and I know there's more. I know there's some others. So,
there's definitely many, many more.
I just got over it. We talked about it last week.
Mm-hmm.
I just got over it, and I was really, the same thing with everybody else. It felt like it was a sinus issue, and then it got worse, and it was really like a head cold, pretty much, except for 3 days. 3 days of it, I was really sick, more like flu or something. But I was dizzy and couldn't get up out of bed. But anyway, I'm much better, and
I
I
know what you're talking
finally
about
got
there,
my
Linda.
energy back.
Especially back when I used to have real long hair.
Oh, okay, Brother Donnie.
I used
Alright.
to have
Alright.
a lot of static hair.
That's Brother Donnie.
Oh.
Country Homestead Preacher.
Mm-hmm.
He changed his name or made another channel. I think he made another channel. I think he still has the other one.
So yeah, Linda, I know what you're
Thank you,
talking
Mama
about
Z.
with the static hair and everything.
Yeah.
And my hair was a type that when it was long, depending on the humidity, oh goodness gracious,
There's
it could
Mr.
be
Willie.
really, really bad.
Mr. Willie is still alive.
Well, that's a good thing, Mr.
There
Willie.
is Gil at Camp Patton
Because
Family Compound.
if she don't have you aggravating her, guess what? Then she only gonna have me aggravating her. So,
Gil, I hope you got your book. Gil won an almanac book on our live last week or week before last. I don't remember. Anyway, he won. He won an almanac book, and I mailed it out, but I mailed it, and I have that. I think I sent him that tracking number. But when I sent it, I mailed it media, and they've never told me this before. I have mailed books and things before, and mailed it as media, and they've never told me this before. She said, "That's cheaper, but it takes a lot longer." And I was like, "No, I didn't know that." But I went ahead and mailed it that way anyway.
Snail mail.
Snail mail, I guess. Yep. I don't know, but that's what she said. I've never been told that before.
Yep.
But that's what the lady said.
Snail mail.
Well, go ahead. Albany Mountain Homestead, hello. I hope I've said hi to everybody. Gossmania, hello there. I got to pop out and rescue a granddaughter from work. Oh.
I'm going to try to make it look a little bit better.
They put my grandmother on hospice because of this mess. Oh, no. Yeah, Keith Winslet. Most everybody that I know of is getting it. Lots of people are getting it and getting over it, and it hadn't been that bad, really. I mean, bad enough, but, but Keith Winslet is in the hospital with it.
In bad shape.
And so we really need to pray for him because, everybody knows that he has been in the hospital a little while back with some heart issues. So now he's in the hospital with
other health issues. And
please say a prayer for him that he will get better and get out of there.
Yeah. And I know a few people that's had it a couple of different times, Linda.
3 times.
Bub said he was sorry he had to pee and get a beer. So
the headache
or a bear.
Yeah,
I think.
Emma said the headache is the worst part. That was at first. At first, I had the bad headache, and I thought it was sinus, and it was through here. I had bad headache through here, and I thought it was sinus. I even tested negative at first, and then I started getting worse.
Very true, Holly.
And I went back and tested positive. And then the worst for me after that was the last 3 days.
Good to see you.
I was dizzy. The dizziness was just bad. And then I was so tired I didn't want to do nothing for the next 2 weeks because I was so tired. Anyway, I hope everybody gets well and gets over it. And it's bad. Okay, where was I at? Ben's Over Acres.
It was bad.
Grandpa's Fishing Stead. Hello.
I was going to aggravate and say, well, I didn't really see anything different about her not wanting to do much, but I can't do that because
you better not do that.
She does do a lot around here.
Okay, so Prepped for Eternity Homestead.
She makes my head hurt a lot.
If you don't already know, Prepped for Eternity Homestead is Brother Donnie that had Country Homestead Preachers channel has changed his name. So that is Brother Donnie from Country Homestead Preacher. My dog is digging at the floor.
Yep, Gossmania, y'all need to go live.
I didn't know I had it, but my main issues are sinus pressure and headache. No fever or body aches. I never ran a fever. Well, maybe I did when I was in bed. Those 3 days that I was really dizzy and bad and in bed, I might have had a fever. I just didn't want to get up and check it. I just laid there in bed and drank orange juice for 3 days. Yes, you do, Gossmania.
And sweated the whole time.
Yeah, so I probably did have fever during that time, but that was the worst 3 days. The rest of it was more like a sinus headache, mostly.
And then I'd go to bed and she'd want to roll over and try to rub on me, and
Gil's got to go get his bread.
Right up in my face, and I'd be like, "Get away from me! You're contagious."
Okay, what did I miss?
But,
we've had it, and get over it and move on. Yeah. Let's see.
That's about all you can.
A friend of mine landed in ER after a booster, but she's okay now. Hey, Kathy. There's Kathy, Living Miracle Homestead. She's a member. Thank you, Kathy. How y'all doing? And how is the weather? It's cold. Cold. We had a couple of mornings that was 12 and 14 and a high of 26.
Tomorrow morning is supposed to be 12.
12 in the morning?
Yeah.
And probably high of
37.
Well, that's a little better.
Yeah.
It's been high of 26. It's been cold.
Up a little bit. I think we're going to finally hit about 50 about Monday. And
all next week is going to be perfect weather for tapping the maple trees.
Circle.
And you can do more than maple trees. In case you don't know, you can do other trees. There's lots of different trees you can tap. We have done what all? You can do sycamore, I know.
Maple, sycamore, birch.
There's a bunch. There's a bunch of different trees you can do. I think I saw that somebody done walnut trees.
Yeah, you told me about that, but I don't.
But anyway, there's a bunch of different trees, and our weather next week is going to be all week perfect for it.
I just basically do.
It needs to be
maple,
sycamore,
and some sycamores, and that's pretty much about it.
It's going to be.
I would do some birch, but
he's going to do a video on this too. We have an older video on it that I have posted, but that was from like 3 years ago, and the video quality is not great. So he's going to do another one. And the temperature.
I wasn't as famous back then, so I didn't know how to do my.
The temperature needs to be like below 20 or below at night and 40 or above during the day. And so that certain early spring, when those temperatures hit like that, is when you do it. You don't go by the date, which I said the 1st of February, which it's close to the 1st of February, first week of February.
Yeah.
But this next week's going to be perfect here. I am way behind on chat, y'all. I'm so sorry. I stopped there and it quit going. We are doing a giveaway once we reach 2,000. We love seeing all the homestead. I'm going to put that up here so I can read it. Homestead Reaped books people give away. Okay. Mr. Willie said it's cold there.
I'll say he's headed over to YouTube TV, so he probably ain't gonna comment no more. He gonna be watching.
Just pulled out 3 loaves of bread. I'll let you know what it tastes like after it cools a bit. Well, you and Higgs was just teasing me a while ago about eating some homemade bread with some homemade strawberry jam or something. I said,
I bet that there was that sourdough bread that he sent me a picture of on text the other day.
Yes, Mr. Keith is a sweet man, and I hope he gets better quickly and gets out of there.
I bet that.
Just said a prayer. Hey, Diana, just said a prayer for Keith after Buddy and Lizzie's live and everybody else in the world.
You to make you eat it, ain't she?
Simply Jan. Hello, Simply Jan's Homestead. I got a sticker from Simply Jan recently. Sure did.
Well, she gets a blue cup from me, and that's all we get is a sticker.
Yep.
Dang, Jan.
I have several stickers. I need to make me a little sticker board like some people do. I had it twice. The second time didn't bother me as bad as the first.
My goodness.
I love seeing all the books homesteaders give away. We are doing a giveaway when we reach. There you go. She said it different that time.
Fancy.
All right.
Quit.
We are the only country not lifting all the restrictions. Well, it don't matter. Restrictions or not, everybody's getting it, so it really don't matter. It's going around everywhere, no matter what is going on. It's just, I guess, going to happen. I don't know. I hate it, but I don't know. It just keeps going around and around. I don't feel like it's as bad this time as the original. You know, when it went through originally, a lot of people were in the hospital and dying.
Yeah.
So this time, there is a few I know that are, but most people getting it this time aren't even going to the hospital and think they have a sinus, issue at first.
I mean, it was man-made, and it come from a lab, so
hopefully it's not as bad as.
Hopefully the new strands are weakening.
All the things Acre. Dawn said she's never had it. That's good.
I mean,
thanks for
people
telling everyone.
Never did get it.
I'm going to email you. I had to
modify it to do whatever.
Email Skinner Farms.
Be able to infect people. So hopefully it's weakening down. And
let's see. Sheila Scott. There's Sheila Scott. Hello, Sheila. Sheila is a member.
I have it.
I'm good. I did not, for members, I did not.
No, your pain in the butt, bub, was
I hope I don't have it. Huh?
Probably Janice chewing on it is probably what it was.
For members.
I'm sure you done something wrong today.
I did not send out a January newsletter because I was, sick through part of it and busy, and I just haven't sent one out. I'm just going to skip January and go for February. So you will get a February newsletter.
Pretty good fever there, Linda.
Okay, let's move on down here. Ooh, fever went to 105.
Yeah, that's pretty good fever right there.
Did you try the prickly lettuce for your head? I did do that. She said prickly lettuce, wild lettuce. I did do that a couple of times while I was sick, and it helped me sleep when I was really, really sick and laying in there, and that really helped me sleep. I was also drinking mullein tea, and I felt like that helped me cough up some of that stuff, and I didn't get a real bad cough. I mean, I coughed a little, but I didn't get a real bad cough.
No, but at first
I did do the mullein. I started coughing a little bit, and then I started doing the mullein tea, and I feel like that helped.
Dry cough, but then
I started coughing stuff up, and I felt like it helped.
Yeah, but after you started doing that, that's whenever you started drinking the mullein and
the wild lettuce just makes me sleep.
Leaves.
So it just puts me to sleep.
And about
the only time I run a fever is when the only time I run a fever is when Chris starts dance
to tunes
from the 80s. It's been cold. 19 at night. Wow. Mama Z's had cold down there in Texas.
Evidently, Gil is saying it makes his blood boil hot. Hot blooded. Check it and see.
39 for Dawn.
103.
Walnut is good to tap. Yeah, I saw somebody do that, or I saw a video that somebody was tapping walnut, and I knew there's a whole list of them that they can tap. We have maple and some sycamore, and we don't do a whole lot of it. Usually we get,
actually.
So far, each year that we've done it, we've gotten about a pint out of all that we've tapped, because it takes a lot to boil down and make.
Yeah, but I usually don't tap a whole lot either.
Right. I'm saying, though, we usually end up with about a pint. So. I would like to get more than that, but at least if we get a good whole pint of it, we don't use it a whole lot.
No.
So at least if we get a good pint of it, that usually lasts us till the next year, maybe. But I would like to have extra. So
I'm gonna do that this year.
Debbie's home place.
I'm gonna make darn sure you got all kinds of maple syrup this year.
In case anybody doesn't know, Debbie's home place was Sojourners Kentucky. Sojourners Kentucky Homestead. I can't even remember what it was. Sojourners Kentucky something Homestead is now Debbie's home place. I love that. I love that name.
Mr. Willie said he's still to think like me.
Oh, Brenda's low this morning was 2 degrees.
You might as well start thinking like me, Mr. Willie.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot easier whenever you think and have my
You're
mentality.
Lucky if you get your mail anymore. That's the truth.
Well, yeah.
I heard you mention orange juice. Thought I'd let. They said it was going to skyrocket. I don't buy a lot of orange juice, but when I was sick, that's all I wanted. We don't really drink orange juice. I usually don't even buy it, but that's all I wanted. I was craving orange juice, and that's all I wanted. I didn't eat or drink anything else. I thought I was going to turn into orange, to be honest.
I know Teresa said that she had seen a video whereabouts you could tap walnut trees, but I haven't done that. And I know they say you can tap box elders too, but I just don't know how well that there would work out, because half the time you cut a box elder down, it sap turns red like blood.
I just watched that again. I've seen some videos of people, tapping walnut trees. I just saw one the other day. I can't remember who it was, but I just saw one pop up the other day. Somebody was tapping a walnut tree, and I was like, oh, yeah. I know there was a whole list, but I didn't remember all of the ones on it.
I think
sycamore is one of them.
Now, I like the maple and the sycamore.
38 in Gulfport, Mississippi. That's pretty cold for down there, ain't it?
Well, yeah, because you had me go down there when I had a sinus infection. That was a miserable time for me.
Christy Betts said you have to do a video now that you're famous. I told him you had to do another video on it because the first one was kind of...
Oh, we got a video going to come out, what,
in the morning? In the morning. He done a short.
Yeah, I done a short.
It's kind of funny.
It ain't kind of funny. It's my winter garden update.
Okay.
So y'all just be looking for that.
We're going to have 2 videos in the morning because we done a serious video and then he done a short.
What? Mine ain't serious?
Okay.
Mine is pretty darn serious.
Whatever.
I think mine is serious as it can be.
Twin Brooks Acres. Hello there.
So you got to be looking for that, Mr. Willie.
In the morning. Going off. Let me turn this off.
Teresa is going to have...
I'm in a group message. I got to turn it off.
I guarantee you it's your daughters.
Yes, it is.
See?
Okay.
That's her daughters right now. As always.
I love homemade bread too. Sourdough bread,
Mr. Willie,
yummy.
You'll have to check
if y'all
out
want a
my
good laugh,
winter garden update.
If y'all want a good laugh, go and watch the apple picking video with Teresa and President Lee. That was a long time ago. I don't remember. Apple picking video. When I think you were up the ladder in the tree getting apples. I don't know.
What happened?
I don't remember. It was a couple years ago, I think.
Mr. Willie, tell me what happened. I didn't go back and rewatch this one.
Watch it.
See, I live this stuff every day, so I don't remember. I mean,
Cassie
sometimes
made
you gotta
zucchini
remind
bread.
me.
I love zucchini bread too. Mama Z's gonna start sourdough bread. If you want to check it out, I think that 1870s Homestead made a combination of maple and walnut syrup. Ours is, we combine ours. We don't separate it. We combine it. So ours is usually maple sycamore.
Mm-hmm.
We had lemon blueberry bread and, ooh, that sounds good. Lemon blueberry bread with vanilla ice cream.
Wanting to use the
roaster.
Roaster.
I got from the Goodwill to bake a couple loaves of bread. Never had one and excited to play with it.
You didn't tell them. You didn't tell them.
What?
We chopped them damn roosters' heads off last weekend.
Yes, we killed the 3 roosters last weekend and got them in the freezer. And now we are fixing to move the rabbits. The 10 bunnies are old enough, big enough, and old enough. We're fixing to move them off to themselves
from head to toe,
and try to fatten them up so I can start butchering them. Probably be March 1st. I'll probably start March 1st and do maybe 2 each weekend or 3 each weekend or something.
Josh, I thought I sent you a video on it.
What? Where? Take a picture of your beds to send me. Up.
I know I done a video and I sent it. I hope I sent it to you. I was wondering why you didn't.
Oh, y'all, we are so far behind. I'm so sorry.
Wondering why you didn't ever comment back.
We are way behind.
Maybe I might ought to relook. I might have sent it to somebody else.
Sojourners, Kentucky.
I'll have to check it out.
Okay,
but I know I've done a little video.
I might try tapping birch this year. Going to be -15 to -20.
As soon as we get off here, I'll check it out.
Wow, that is cold. I drink a lot of orange
somebody
juice
else
too,
instead of you.
and hibiscus tea. I saw that you drank the hibiscus tea.
Get it straightened out. Add
some vodka, the OJ, and you will rest well. I'm moving on down here, y'all. I'm probably going to miss a few. I have 2 walnut trees. I think I'm going to try this year. I sure do love when you don't turn the camera off right away. It ends the live with joy. Oh, she's talking to Buddy.
Yeah, I'd rather have.
I didn't see Buddy.
Oh, I didn't see Buddy come in either. I
can't wait to see her shortly.
Well, Buddy.
Yeah, sorry, y'all. I've got to move on down and get
glad to see you come in.
Show President Lee some respect. I
can't get no respect.
I Julie cook. I never could understand how people would cook with it. Then after the real stuff, I like it even better.
In the apple picking video, Teresa was talking.
The ends and crusts of things like banana bread. Where
was talking about apples, and President Lee was trying to take off his shirt, and Teresa got mad and made him keep his shirt on. He used to do that all the time.
He used to do that all the time.
You know what, Mr. Willie? I think I know what you're talking about now.
Last time I made banana bread, I made it on a 9 by 13 pan.
Yeah, she used to always make me put my shirt back on, but she don't care anymore now, especially since I got sexier in my older age.
Oh boy! So. Oh boy! Yeah.
You know I did.
You don't. You haven't really took your shirt off in any videos lately. Well, it's too cold now. He will in the summer. Stop. He will in the summer. He'll try. Anyway, well. Oh me.
Well, it's gonna be hard to keep me in my shirt in the summertime.
So cute. Hey Linda, I didn't see Linda. I'm sorry if we missed somebody and didn't say hi. We were talking way back up there and was way behind.
I'm really thinking about getting me about 4 or 5 pairs of Speedos.
She always keeps on him over the shirt thing.
And just run around in some Speedos out in the yard this summer.
But he said, get on that pole, Lee.
I can do it.
He's silly. He did do a funny
Y'all
short.
Done that before.
He did do a funny.
I did not do no damn funny short.
Funny. Okay, it's not funny. He will have a short in the morning.
It is a serious.
6 o'clock in the morning. It's coming on.
Why in the hell you want to say everything I do is funny?
Okay.
It is a serious winter garden walkthrough.
Read that. Read Mr. Willie.
Mixing anything with OJ could be dangerous because it's.
Oh my goodness.
Now, Mr. Willie, you know you can't be saying that.
Mary Beth's got $1 for you.
We all know he done it. So, I got $1. Oh, now you like that commercial. I got $1 for you. Almost.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I have a list. COVID. We talked about COVID. We talked about the rabbits, the raised beds. We talked about that a little bit.
Old Jay about like juicy.
We've still got to fill all them raised beds. That's going to be the next big project.
Yeah, we got to fill them suckers.
We got 6 raised beds. One of them's filled.
She's going to have to feed me a whole
5 more raised
lot
beds
to be able to go out there and put enough compost in them suckers.
We have a lot to fill. I'm going to get sticks. I'm going to put newspaper in the bottom. And then we're going to break up sticks and put a whole bunch of sticks in there. I'm not putting big ones like I did in that first one, because when they started breaking down, it really sunk in. Were the big sticks, big logs, you know. So we're going to break them all up so that it'll mix in there.
It don't matter what color you are,
and
Mr. Willie. We all know he does it.
And then compost. And rabbit
like when those juicy,
we got plenty of rabbit poop now.
Juicy smoothie.
The old lives tell if there's a hard one, it's going to be a hot summer. Camp Momo.
Even Dave Chappelle said he was lying.
Camp Momo.
We all knew that. Huh?
Camp Momo.
Oh, Camp Momo?
I haven't seen that one. We are expecting snow anytime tonight.
I guess they're from Missouri.
And I even know he did it. Getting ready to go up in price. Better start going to Tang.
OJ getting ready to go up in price.
Yeah.
Better start going to Tang.
Let's see. What else we got? That's all I got on here. I have the basil. I don't know if I would talk about basil or not.
Well,
read my last comment. I think I did. I did read your last comment. I'm black, and even I know he did it. I did read that.
Well,
that's awesome progress on those.
I can see the store-bought OJ going up in price, but the other one I don't see.
We are going to video that, Shelley. We're going to video the raised beds and video filling them and what all. I'm going to do mostly. I'm going to do a lot of perennial herbs in them, and then plant, like some vegetable stuff around that. That's not, perennial, of course, but I'm going to try to put a lot of perennial herbs, medicinal and edible type herbs all in there, and then plant seasonal stuff around that. So we'll see how it goes. And then he'll have stuff in the big garden.
Actually, Mr. Willie, I think I seen a video one time. Snoop said, "Everybody know he done that shit." I'm pretty sure I did see something like it. I could be wrong though.
Oh man.
But anyhow, it sounds pretty funny to me.
Mm-hmm. We've got a lot of big projects coming up. Besides, we got to fill those raised beds. We got to get those rabbits out of there and then get them butchered. We're going to work. He did my walls. For anybody that happens to know that we had some walls in here that had gotten, like the corners that had gotten beat up, and we had actually had a little hole in the wall by the front door, so he had to go through and patch.
Shouldn't even be able to have a little pocket blade.
Bad spots in our drywall, and he got that done. It looks great. I was very proud of having that done. Now we got to do our bedroom carpet.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of, it was a light colored carpet, like a off-white, and it's terrible. We're fixing to take that out and put down linoleum. We've got hardwood floors everywhere else, but he didn't want to do hardwood. Boy, I can't point, can I?
No, but like hardwood. Me a while ago when I was trying to fix my Oompa Loompa hair and everything, so I put a hat on.
Everywhere else. But he didn't want to do that in the bedroom. He wanted carpet, and now we regret it, and we're going to take it up. Anyway,
I'm filming a little bit as I go along, Josh.
I'm building
on
pictures. I'll explain everything.
But like I said, I'll have to look here after a while, make sure that I sent that video to you and not somebody else. But Mr. Willie,
I was doing a lot better till I took a nap. Now my back is in pain.
Yeah, shoot. Yeah. See, OJ, he probably don't need a knife.
Hey,
but around here, we keep knives. And I like my knife. I'm going to end up cutting myself or Teresa because
I thought you fixed to cut me.
It's a little one.
Oh.
You know, that's normal
this is
for
funny.
me.
Oh, wait, wrong one.
What?
You won't believe this. I just got an email saying one of my videos was violent and it's getting taken down.
Oh, shit. I probably shouldn't pull out a knife just then.
What'd you do, bub? What video was it? Now we'll see. See? Now we want to watch it.
I don't know. If Bub had it up there, I don't know if I want to watch that or not.
I know Teresa wish I would never show up because I caused too much chaos.
Because there's been a few times Bub be sitting out in this shed and I'd be talking about it cold out in mine or something. He'll come back on and look like the abominable snowman. Going, woohoo! It's warm out here. I had to take my shirt off. So guess what, y'all? Bub gets naked too.
Lordy.
Y'all probably rather see me naked than Bub, though. But nothing bad about it, Bub. You know, I'm sexier. What are you doing?
I was looking at all these other jobs that we've got to do. We have a lot of big projects.
Oh, Mama Z said, remind her and she will show her knife.
Yep.
I got a bigger knife than that.
I got home today and crashed. When I got up, I realized my groceries never. Oh, no. Oh, no, Kathy. She probably worked this morning and then went and bought groceries and then got home and.
It might be by like David asked.
What?
You sure you need to live by yourself? Bub claims he's naked more
than he's clothed. That's true.
Yeah.
I hope you didn't have ice cream. Yeah.
Is the rooster fighting?
It's the rooster fight video that had blown up. Rooster pool toys fighting.
Oh.
It was pool toys. They probably didn't watch it. And you said it was roosters fighting, so they took it off. And they didn't even watch that it was just pool toys.
No, he probably called it cockfighting.
He did not.
Well, that's what they call that.
Well, whatever.
So, if he called it that, yeah, I can see him doing it.
I'm going to have an hour's worth of seeing what my kids said when I get off here.
No frozen salmon.
Oh. I hope it didn't thaw out on you.
She said there's no frozen.
Anyway. Okay, what else? Wow, we got done early. We talked, I got my list done early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So what you want me to talk about, Mr. Willie? Ask me something, Mr. Willie. Or anybody else. Ask me what you want to ask me, and I'll answer you.
Bids on Lee's hat. Which hat you got on? It's used and used and abused mossy oak.
Yes, my
He's got a prettier one back there. I wish you'd wear that one.
What?
That one back there's pretty.
I can't use that
Why?
one. Because it's it's got a name on it.
So?
Well, that there's advertisement.
So? It's a pretty hat, though.
I can't advertise.
You can't advertise Bungie?
No.
Okay. Take it off.
No. They'll end up charging me money on that shit.
The book. Ron Neitzel has a book. The Green Wizard. I can't
Did Teresa cook
the
tonight?
name of the book right this minute.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Willie. She cooked her some tomato soup.
No, I'll put it up.
And then I cooked my food. And then she ended up eating some of it too.
Ron, you'll have to tell him the name of your book. I can't think right now.
So I can say Teresa did cook tonight, but she didn't cook for me.
I cooked soup and he won't eat soup. So I had soup and
I'm not eating potato or tomato soup.
And he had chopped sirloin, whatever it's called, chopped sirloins. And I had soup.
Something like that. Oh, Mama Z says she sent you a Marco.
Okay.
Of it.
Okay.
I must be famous.
I am peeking behind you and liking the wood stove. The wood stove is way over yonder. And it's kind of big for this small house. And he gets it too hot in here.
Right now, I ain't really been able to work on much of nothing with the way it's been cold outside. Who's asking about the wood stove?
Twin Brook Acres said, I'm peeking behind you and liking the wood stove. You can't really see it good from here. But you can see that it's back there. It has the glass front where you can see the fire.
It's going.
And it's pretty big. It's a pretty big one. But the bad thing is we can't cook on it. Do not get this kind.
You can cook on it if you get it hot enough.
You cannot cook on it. It has baffles and it keeps the outside of the stove from getting too hot.
It's got a burn
whatever you call them. It's got baffles in the top.
Heat. No, it's got catalyst in there going out.
In the top.
But the catalyst ain't nowhere near the top of the
all I'm saying is you just cannot put get a pot
hot enough on the inside.
Well, yeah, burn us out of
hot
here.
Enough.
You'd have to burn us completely out of here to cook on it. It does not get hot enough to cook
because it's got a fan. It's got a blower on it, so it blows the heat out.
So you could turn the blower off and cook on it. You're trying to tell me.
You'll like to cook on it right now if you let me go over and stoke it up.
Yeah,
I guarantee.
Okay. The Green Wizard's Guide. Ron has a book called The Green Wizard's Guide. It's a good little book. Go over and check him out and see about that.
Oh, I did do one project
you've
today.
Been working on when not at work. Just the raised beds. Well, he's done my walls. I'm really proud of my walls. He's fixed the drywall in the house.
The other project that I've done today, you already done something with it because it was sitting up there.
I don't know.
That wire that you told me it looked.
No, it's right here. You did a good job.
Oh,
he made.
I done a good job.
A rabbit water wire, and it looks just like the ones you buy. And he made it out of what?
Clothesline wire.
Clothesline wire.
Peel the green off.
It's where you hook. Well, I can't. You hook the little hooks. See the little hooks?
Sometimes
you hook those in the wire, and then you stick the bottle in here. And we had some bottles, and we've got some of these, but we didn't have enough of them.
No, because you went and bought some bottles, and you didn't buy.
I don't think you can buy the wire by itself. You might can.
No, because it was supposed to have come.
So I asked him to make a wire like those out there, and his looks exactly like what you buy. He did a good job. And I told him he did a good job, Mr. Willie.
I had to do.
We love wood stoves. Yeah, do too.
Oh, I love mine.
We had homemade chili cooked on the wood stove. Do y'all do bird feeders in the cold weather? We have some bird feeders, but we haven't filled them this year at all. Mm-hmm. So no, I guess.
No,
I guess no.
Because they got stuff growing out of them right now.
Dawn wants your hat. Shame on Teresa not cooking for a great man. Hey, I cooked. He just didn't eat.
I'm not eating tomatoes.
Hey, Hooga Homestead. I started an argument. Gotta head out. Okay, Deb. Let's see. Lee, Teresa would melt away. Yeah. I like that interaction between y'all. It's just so real.
It is real.
I would love to have a wood stove. Well, Mama Z, be sure you don't get one like this. You want one that you can cook on.
Exactly, buddy. That's what I keep telling her. If I go over there right now,
okay, Jan,
I guarantee we
here.
can sear a steak on top of that sucker within 30 minutes.
No.
Oh, I guarantee it.
No, ain't happening. Wood stoves and firewood are a lot of work.
Just open the doors and the windows.
Yeah, go stoke it up and show her. Yeah.
What Teresa doesn't understand is you can get any kind of wood stove hot enough to cook on. It may get hot inside. Just got to open some windows and a door. Let a draft come through. It'll cool down.
I grew up on a wood stove. Yeah, I would love to have it back. We love it. I love the wood stove. It just gets too hot occasionally. And
what the hell is this?
I want one that I can actually set a pan on while and heat up something, cook something. Don't say it. Okay. The quail don't know what time of year it is they laid eggs today. They are best heat. So relaxing. Yep. Joy Bliss Life don't like tomato soup either.
But the thing is, you want to cook on an open fire. You got a fire pit out there. Go beat your two rocks together. Make you a fire.
Whatever. It's too cold to go out there, to be honest.
Well,
I don't even like
that's the reason why
for nothing right now.
That's the reason why you let me stoke that one up real good.
Whatever.
Hey, if we ain't got electricity,
I can't wait to start.
You'll let me. I guarantee you, we ain't got electricity.
You need a good wood cook stove. Yes, I do.
I guarantee you. If it gets cold enough.
Final word. Brenda has the final word.
And we ain't got no electricity, she'll let me stoke that sucker till it's about to melt the walls down in here.
You do that anyway.
I do.
You do. Have to open the door over there.
When was the last time you had to do that?
I haven't this year because I keep telling you leave the stove alone. Okay, enough said. Brenda had the last word. Teresa, you need a good wood cook stove. Got to get a few things done. Good night, twin.
Open the doors tonight.
I just got a news warning on my phone. They have now closed all the schools in my area due to COVID. Ours are doing virtual learning again now. Mm-hmm. They were just recently doing the
for a couple of days
to stay, and now they're doing virtual learning for a few days. I guess they think a few days is going to help. They might as well just let them all get it. That's all I know. I love tomatoes. Baked tomato basil soup. That sounds good. We want a wood cook stove someday. Yep. Love you. I got a wood stove to stay warm. That is why I'm homeschooling my grandkids.
Got an electric stove.
Look at Willie.
As long as we got electricity, I got an electric stove.
Mr.
If not, I got propane burners, and then I also know how to make fire. So, and I'm gonna live.
I know. That's why I'm married to you.
I guess that's all.
You're a survivor. I
guess that's the only reason why she's married to me.
I'm hanging with you because you're a survivor.
She's just hanging with me, y'all.
But what did you tell me earlier?
What?
You said to me earlier, you really make it hard for me to love you. And I said, well, honey, you make it hard for me to love you too.
Well, you're being mean to me.
Brenda, see, Brenda, 77 degrees. You getting it too hot too, girl. You're getting it too hot too. Yep, you and Lee.
But you was making it hard for me to love you.
Eventually, we will build a front porch addition with a wood cook stove. That's awesome. Build a big fire out there, and it will be warm while you cook.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Build it up about 10 foot high and 5 foot round. And
Mama Z said, that's why Papa Z puts up with me. You a survivor. I learned to cook on a wood cook stove, and it's my favorite way to cook.
No, I think she just stays with me because I cook all the time. She don't like to cook. She knows if I wasn't around here, she'd starve to death.
Whatever. I would eat soup. I love soup. I would be fine eating soup and
yeah, you'd end up eating tomato soup for about a month, and then your damn complexion would turn damn red, and people think
I would eat soup and casserole.
People think that you had a bad damn
soup beans with cornbread and tomatoes and all the stuff you won't eat. I would be eating.
Oh, you'd end up turning red from all the tomatoes you ate, and people think you had some kind of bad rollerblading accident.
Hey, Patty, the tinker's wife. Let's see, where we at? The only reason why Teresa is still married to President Lee because he can take a beating unlike her other husbands. Whatever. Oh, I grew up cooking on a wood cook stove. I love the video with the frugal tips. Yeah, I'm going to do some of that. I was doing for the paper. I was doing the foraging, and I was writing it for the paper and doing it for videos. And so I was trying to figure out something to do my little writing on for the paper. I mean, I write a lot of stories for the paper, but I do a little my personal thing. And so I started doing some tips like that. At first, it was just the orange and lemon peel thing. And then I done the coffee filters. And this next time I'm going to do peroxide. There's a lot of things you can do with peroxide that you know, not everybody knows, I guess. And something else. There was something else. Peroxide and something else.
Well, I'm not
and I'm going to write about it, and then I'm going to do a video on it. So that'll be my next one. It'll be peroxide and shoot, I can't remember the other thing. Huh. No. Dawn dishwashing liquid. There's like 100 things you can do with Dawn dishwashing liquid. I actually read that one. I saw that one. It really was. It was like 99 things that Dawn dishwashing liquid is good for. And I printed that out. And bought a great big bottle of Dawn and printed out the 99 things to do with Dawn dishwashing liquid. And I gave that to my granddaughter for her wedding. She got married about a year ago. And I had printed that out and got a great big bottle of Dawn and put that in with her, you know, wedding present. And I thought that was kind of cute. She liked it. And so I thought about that, and I thought, well, I'll do that and do some of those. I ain't gonna do all 99, but I'll do some of them, some of the best ones. So anyway, how much snow? Linda, no snow.
I'll tell you what, Linda.
We got very little, but it's cold.
And there's fine, but you know, I tell Teresa this too, and I know a lot of people's probably heard it. Yeah, me and Teresa got married for better or worse.
That's funny.
She couldn't have done no better with me, and I couldn't have done no worse. So
whatever. Honestly, I can cook. But I cook what I like, and he don't like a lot of it. But
Betty White helps her out. Not Betty White.
I don't like to cook. I had rather clean than cook. So I don't like to cook. I never did. I never liked
Betty White.
Cook.
So
now, not that I wouldn't cook, but I mean, I throw a big old pot of something together in one pot. I like a big old one pot, and he don't like that. And a lot of things that I like, he don't like. But I never did like to cook, and I used to tell my dad cooked. My dad cooked a lot.
She cooks things that people shouldn't be eating.
My dad cooked all the time because he cooked a lot of wild game. And he made homemade biscuits and all that. And I used to say,
slime.
Even growing up, I always said, I'm going to marry a man that can cook. Well, I didn't the first 2 times, but I finally married a man that could cook. So I had to keep him.
Well, you also said you wanted a man that could work around the house and do things and stuff
like my dad did, because my dad was a jack of all trades. He could fix anything. He done lots of stuff. And I said, I'm gonna marry a guy that can do all that. Now the first two, they could do all that, but they wouldn't cook. I finally got one that can cook and do all the things. So
I guess I drew the lucky straw.
Hold on. Let's do
that. I got
my topic for my live tonight is investing in your homestead. Where to start? That's a good topic. Ultra Dawn is amazing. It's good for everything. And have each other's back. Love takes a lot of forms throughout 50 years.
I've always got her back. I don't know about her having mine, but
yes.
You must have one big kidney.
Are you still raising rabbits? Yes. We have 10 babies that are just weaned. They're fixing to go in a grow-out cage.
Just a big uterus.
And then we'll start butchering them the 1st of March.
What's it called?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I ain't a uterus. Hell, I ain't got one of them.
When Teresa and President Lee was getting married, the pastor asked President Lee, "Are you sure you want to
bladder?" It's a bladder.
I love to cook, but hate the cleanup. I'd rather clean up. That's me and my husband. I like one-pot meals, casserole, and hubby wants meat and taters. Yep.
No, Mr. Wood, we just went to the courthouse, got married. I figured if it didn't work out, that's where it was going to wind up at anyway.
Brenda said bladder.
So, yeah, bladder. Bladder, that's it. It's a bladder, bub. Bladder.
Flint is a jack of all trades. A lot of people a lot of guys on here are, because this is homesteaders, So most of the guys on here are like that, are jack of all trades and can do anything, But there's guys that aren't. Trust me, there's guys that aren't.
Yeah, I've had brother-in-law.
Yeah, don't go any names.
I'm
no names.
I'm not even gonna go anymore. I just know several people
I almost done that too, and I was like, no names.
No.
Anyway. Awesome. Ready to watch you butcher them. I really enjoyed your video. Yep, I will. I wasn't going to video that again, but I could. Yeah, because I've done it once when I was butchering them. I've probably learned, hopefully, a little from doing them the first time.
There's what we do. I normally do the cooking, and Teresa does all the cleaning and the dishes. She says she'd rather do all that. I just don't like
to cook. I will cook.
I love cooking.
I will cook. And I
love to cook
soup and stuff that I like.
You just cooking flavored water.
No.
That's all that a damn soup is. It's flavored water. It's bouillon.
I used to cook more, but with my back issues, it's hard to stand and do like I used to. We got 2 minutes left, so let's see. I love to cook when someone else cleans up after me as I go. That's why God blessed me with kids. Yeah. Well, now that's what
I love to cook on an open fire.
If he would get over and cook, I'll clean up the mess. I ain't got no problem with that.
Oh, I'll slap some food on the stove.
But I like to cook. I don't know. It's just different. I like to cook things that I like, and I like to experiment, and then he won't eat it. So I don't usually do it.
Well,
we know you like to cook.
That's because you take a recipe that's been tried and true for 100 years. And you're like, oh yeah, I like that. I really like this. There's seasoning in there, so I think I'm gonna add a little more.
He will eat beef stew. He will eat beef stew.
Throw a little more of this over here, because I think that'd be even.
Oh, here you go. Now, here you go. We might do a trade out like that.
What?
Emma said, I love to cook, and when I do, the hubby does the dishes. That's a good trade out.
Have I not ever done the dishes? You know damn well I've done dishes around.
How many times? Not very many times, and when you do, you usually fuss. Don't you? Don't lie. You do. You fuss. You fuss the whole time. You'll grab a pan and start washing it and say, I guess I gotta wash this pan so I can cook me some.
Well, that's because there'd be dishes over there not clean.
Well, I'm
kind of like whenever I go back there to
pan you wanted wasn't clean.
Look, see if I got any clean clothes, and all my clothes are still in the
you know what?
hamper, and all yours is all clean and folded up and put in the drawers.
You
and,
liar.
and
Okay,
I'm back there and I'm
biting. Yeah, you lied.
Yeah.
I love open fire cooking.
Somebody do me some damn clothes.
It's 8 o'clock and you're starting to lie. So
no.
I like to season the food. I like to be able to taste it. I cook what I want now.
I like
if the boys
seasoning.
don't like it, if the boy don't want it, he can fix a sandwich.
I don't like no plain food. I mean,
boy.
I don't know if Mr.
Okay,
Willie's
we're gonna get in another argument. We need to stop.
No, I don't know if Mr. Willie's still in here.
Cooking
but Mr. Willie, I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. This Caucasian right here, he actually seasons food. They normally say that white people don't season food.
It depends on what it is, because some things you won't let me season.
It depends on what seasonings you put in.
Exactly. There's some things you won't let me.
You putting on?
Well, like if I cook greens, I want some pork fat or bacon fat.
Well, that ain't seasonings.
Okay.
That ain't seasonings.
Good night, y'all.
That there is fat. Seasonings are herbs and spices.
To pick up a friend, Kenny, from the airport.
Seasonings.
Supposed to be a snowstorm. Oh goodness. Yeah, y'all be careful. Yeah, y'all be careful.
There you go.
Driving through the Smoky Mountains with snowstorm. Yeah, be careful.
Seasonings and fat.
I started cooking at 5. Had to stand on a chair. A granddaughter, headed to ER with her cousin with possible concussion. Oh goodness. Y'all pray for my new Kentucky home, my new Tennessee home granddaughter. Sorry. My bread turned out fantastic. Too fantastic. I already ate half a mini loaf.
Oh.
We got to get off here. I don't like plain food either. Flint can cook, but he doesn't season it enough ever. Kids always run for food when they know I seasoned it.
Oh, you give me my salt, pepper, garlic, chili powders.
But he don't like bacon. He don't like bacon fat or pork fat in his greens or beans.
Well, I don't mind a little bit, but I don't like a half a tub of lard in it.
No. I can't put none in there, you fuss.
Bull crap.
Okay, we'll try this next time. Because every time
don't put it in my damn greens.
There you go. Enough said. You heard it.
I want my greens
we got to get
salt
here.
and vinegar.
Thank y'all. Say good night.
Good night, y'all. Say good night.
Thank you for watching us.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching us argue.
We love y'all. Like we love us.
We love us.